keep it moving. We'll go across the pond to the UK. We had a heavyweight matchup. We had Joe Joyce squaring off against Filip Hrgovic. Now, this was an interesting heavyweight bout. This was Hrgovic's first fight back since being knocked out versus Daniel Dubois. And Joyce has been on a little bit of a slide after back-to-back losses to Zhilei Zhang. He fell short to Derek Chisora in his last fight. So this was a career fight for both of these guys, especially for Joyce at 39 years of age now. And it was, for me, tough to watch. He's so game. He's so competitive. He's so tough. He's coming forward. And he had some flashes and some moments, especially where Hrgovic was, I thought gas tank was running low a little bit. But my goodness, he eats so many punches. As you said before in the old timers, he does get offended if you miss him. And how many right hands can he eat over and over, and left hooks and you name it. But turned into a competitive fight. I thought in the end, the judges got it right. I saw it that way as a unanimous decision for Hrgovic. I disagreed with the commentators. I think they thought Joyce might have squeaked it out or was much closer fighting there in his backyard in the UK. But what'd you think of this heavyweight battle?
Yeah, listen, I thought it was close to the end. I thought Hrgovic pulled ahead in the end. I thought Joyce made it close and was even possibly winning. Whenever he backed up Hrgovic, he did well, and he was catching him. A couple things. First of all, this would not be a fight that drew people, which they always draw, where the greatest fans in the world are in England, because they have the greatest history with the sport. The English fans are just connected with boxing. They go back longer than any other fans with the sport. They go all the way back, to a different century. They go back to when they changed the rules. I mean, the Marquess of Queensberry rules changed, made boxing more civilized, where there were rounds, where there were gloves, where you had to go to a neutral corner. That's all because of the Marquess of Queensberry rules. That's all connects to England, and the fans connect with it. So the reason I go down that road is because Joyce, 39 years old, Hrgovic, 32. All right, but Joyce coming off the losses, everything else. Hrgovic, of course, coming off the loss, and gets stopped by Dubois, who I think has a lot more to do in his career. He's only 27. He's only getting better. He's got confidence now. Look out for that guy. That guy could be a freight train. Look out for that guy. He's on the track now. He's on the track now the right way. But the only reason why this fight was at all relevant is because it was in England. That's why I took the time to set that all up. If that fight's anywhere else, nobody cares. And I'm not knocking these guys. I love them. I love Joyce especially. How gutsy he is, how everything else.
With that being said, before you move on, I'd like to just touch on that, talking about UK. Initially, this was supposed to be Dillian Whyte versus Joe Joyce. Dillian Whyte was injured. He pulls out, so Hrgovic steps in. But I just wanted to add that in there. Go ahead.
You did. I'm glad you did. And give Joyce credit. Joyce, the change of opponent, Hrgovic takes the fight on quick notice. So give him all credit for that. I'm just saying that this fight is of no magnitude, close to what it is if it's not in England, where the fans back their fighters the way they back their fighters and love their fighters and come out for it. And I love them for that. I love them for that. Crumpets or no crumpets. I love them for that. But that's the truth. And here we are. We got the fight. Hrgovic has a new trainer. He got rid of Ronnie Shields after his loss to Dubois. Now he's with Abel Sanchez. I got to, again, truth. The truth. You don't want the truth. Ben, there you go. Which one was that? Few Good Men? Few Good Men, right? Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise. What do you want? I want the truth. What do you want? I said, I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
The truth is that I didn't see him get any better. Hrgovic didn't get one bit better with the new trainer, Abel Sanchez. I'm sorry. I mean, what changed was the opponent. Yeah, he didn't have to war in front of him. That's what changed. But otherwise, no. Joyce had a chance to win this fight. And Joyce is I don't want to come off mean-spirited, but would I be way off if I said he was a shot fighter? Would I be? People, I love him. But, I looked at his legs. In the initial rounds, they weren't good. His heart kept him in it. And one other thing kept him in it. Hrgovic not being able to do more with what he had in front of him. What do I mean by more? Same thing every time. Jab, right hand. That's all you see. Jab, right hand. Same thing. I didn't see his new trainer change combinations where maybe he was a little more creative and maybe why, Teddy, the jab and right hand was landing all night. You're right. You know what? You're right. It was landing. Why should he change the combinations against Joyce? Because they might have landed where Joyce didn't see them. And that would have knocked him out maybe. Instead of throwing the same ones with the same rhythm where he saw them. Yeah, he took them. And yeah, he got stunned with some of them. But he got the same combinations coming at him all night. They couldn't get rid of him. Maybe if he had been taught different kinds of combinations, maybe one of those would have surprised him, would not have been seen, would have landed cleaner, would have landed not cleaner because the right hands did land clean, would have landed again in a blind way where he didn't have time to register was coming. Those are the punches that get rid of even tough guys. And man, Joyce's heart kept him there. But also what I said kept him there. And Joyce, I wish that somebody got him early in his career before he had all these miles on the odometer, before the rock got cracked from the pounding of that sledgehammer every day in the yard. Bang, 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 bang on the rock. Sooner or later, the rock starts to splinter. Yeah, he had a chin like a rock, but not it starts to splinter. One thing, if they could have taught him one thing, and they never taught him, they should be, I tell you, people should get arrested sometimes for not teaching fighters basic things they need to be taught. You know what the one thing that should have been taught to Joyce?
Move his head?
Well, that would help. When he does move his head, don't lay on the right. He always moves his head, lays on and gets hit with right hands. All night, all night, all night, all night. Go back in his tapes. Never changed. If he would just move his head to his left, finish outside the right hand, he wouldn't have got hit with those right hands all night. Just that one simple defensive correction. That defensive flaw that was never corrected. So that I had to get that out. That gets in my craw. Because that's the responsibility of a trainer to teach those things. The responsibility of the fighter is to behave like a fighter. And he behaves like a fighter. He's tough. He's resilient. I mean, he's everything you want a fighter to be. Except he's too damn easy to hit, and now he's too damn old for it to matter. Because the punishment has been installed already. But at the end of the day, Hrgovic, we talk about Joyce being easy to hit. Let me tell you something. Hrgovic ain't no bargain. he ain't no bargain. Somebody better teach that boy some defense. Let me tell you. You back him up, he goes on a straight line. Could somebody teach him maybe move your head off the line and counter instead of moving straight back where Joyce backs you up and then hits you because you're in the path of the punch? Just do this. Move your head, bang. Move your head, bang, and counter. And you'd eliminate that one problem. And with that one problem, maybe about 50 punches that you get hit with during the course of the night. So, anyway, that's I'm through with that one. What else can I say? Hrgovic showed heart. They both showed plenty of heart. Yeah, they behave like fighters. I don't see Hrgovic when he goes back up to that level that he has to go back up to, like a Dubois level. I don't see anything being different for him. as far as changing the outcome from what it was the last time he was in the ring with that higher level of an opponent, which was, of course, Dubois, which represented his first loss.